Hello students, I hope you may have understood my last video lecture about Gauss law. Now today in this video lecture we will talk about application part of Gauss law. Now what do you mean by application part of Gauss law? So students, like a smartphone, एक स्मार्टफोन की बात करें, so according to our interest we can download application like drawing purpose, gaming purpose and especially education purpose. We can download applications which really help us. Likewise here we can understand the application part of Gauss law, which really help us to calculate the electric field about the different surfaces. Now before start application part of Gauss law, first of all very important topic is Gaussian surface. Now let's we start about what do you mean by Gaussian surface. Now here we are going to talking about Gaussian surface. Yes, it is a very important concept regarding Gauss law. Definitely इस वीडियो लेक्चर के अंदर हम बात करने वाले हैं that means we have to calculate the electric field intensity according to a different surface. अब इस पर्टिकुलर कंसेप्ट के अंदर ये Gaussian surface का कंसेप्ट किस टाइप से हमारी हेल्प करता है हम देखते हैं. So according to the Gaussian surface around a point charge or a continuous charge distribution is an imaginary closed surface at every point of which electric intensity is same. So आप Gaussian surface को कुछ एक एनवलप या एक मान सकते हैं कवर की तरह समझ सकते हैं. सपोज करिए कि हमारे पास यहाँ पर एक पर्टिकुलर चार्ज है. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गिव ओनली +1 कूलम्ब चार्ज. So according to the +1 coulomb charge, electric field lines are spread out in this particular area. अब इस particular area को कवर करने के लिए मुझे एक यूनिफॉर्म सरफेस को इमेजनरी सरफेस को चूज़ करना रहेगा. बिकॉज सपोज करिए कि मैं कुछ इस टाइप से एक सरफेस को चूज़ कर लेता हूँ तो मेरे लिए काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्ट होने वाला है इसका एरिया फाइंड आउट करना. बिकॉज थोड़ा सा 11th क्लास में जाते हैं वहाँ पर एक प्रैक्टिकल था हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द एरिया ऑफ इर्रेगुलर लैमिना. तो हमने किस टाइप से उस ग्राफ में उस पर्टिकुलर इर्रेगुलर लैमिना को ट्रेस किया था, उसके बाद छोटे छोटे ग्राफ के पॉइंट से उसके एरिया को कैलकुलेट किया था. देन आफ्टरवर्ड इट इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू फाइंड द एरिया. सो नाउ इट इज़ बेटर कि हम एक नोन सरफेस को कैलकुलेट करें. Like here I am going to take one known figure. This is look like a sphere and now we already know about the area of the sphere. Now second thing, +2 coulomb charge. So now according to the +2 coulomb, see the electric field lines are cover more area. So I have to use this kind of cover, imaginary cover, जहाँ पर उस इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की इंटेंसिटी सेम रहने वाली हैं. आप इसको कुछ इस तरह से भी समझ सकते हैं जैसे एक रूम के अंदर एक इलेक्ट्रिक फैन वर्क कर रहा है. उस इलेक्ट्रिक फैन को हमने 1 की स्पीड पे ऑन किया. सो एक पर्टिकुलर रीजन पर वो अपनी एयर फील्ड को स्प्रेड आउट करेगा. नाउ ऑन सेकेंड, सो नाउ इन दिस टाइम एरिया इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज. नाउ ऑन थर्ड स्पीड अगेन एरिया इज गोइंग to increase gradually. So now at the end, maybe at the 5 speed they have a limitation. Okay, so like that एक फ़ैन की जब मैक्सिमम स्पीड पहुंच जाएगी तो एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया को कवर कर रहा होगा. दैट मीन्स ऑल सराउंडिंग एरिया में वो एयर फील्ड कितना स्प्रेड आउट हो रहा है. तो उसको कवर करने के लिए हम चारों तरफ से एक इमेजनरी सरफेस को कंसिडर करते हैं और वो इमेजनरी सरफेस होता है गाउसियन सरफेस. एक ऐसा सरफेस, एक ऐसा यूनिफॉर्म सरफेस जिसका एरिया हमें इजीली कैलकुलेट कर पाएँ, बिकॉज जब हम नेक्स्ट सेक्शन के अंदर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो गॉसियन सरफेस का एरिया अगर हमें पता होगा तो हमारे लिए कैलकुलेशन करना ईजी हो जाएगा। ये एक कंसेप्ट था गॉसियन सरफेस का। नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, be ready with the pen and the paper or special notebook. We are going to derive the first application of Gauss law. Now here we are going to start derivation part. Now application number 1, or like a mobile app 1, electric field due to an infinitely long straight charge wire. Okay, so here we can consider one infinitely long wire whose length we can't calculate, just going to infinity, just cross the sky also. Imagine that. Now this is my infinite long straight wire. See, I already distribute the charge over here, and the property of charge, all the positive charge are going outwards. Suppose if I give some negative charge, so what happen? Electric field lines coming इनवर्ड्स। सपोज करिए कि इस पर्टिकुलर वायर से ऑल 4 डायरेक्शन से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस बाहर निकल रही हैं। अब उनकी इंटेंसिटी के अकॉर्डिंग मुझे इनको कवर करना है, तो मेरे पास गॉसियन सरफेस के लिए कौन कौन से ऑप्शन बचते हैं? सो हियर मेरे पास ऑप्शन है पहला, फर्स्ट मैं इसको स्फेयर के अकॉर्डिंग कवर कर लूँ। बट सोचिए एक स्फेयर, क्योंकि एक इनफाइनाइट लॉन्ग वायर है, तो एक जिसकी लेंथ हम कैलकुलेट ही नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो एक स्फीयर्स को कैसे कवर कर पाएगा? सो ऑप्शन 1 इज गोइंग टू फेल। नाउ माय Gaussian surface is like this. This is my Gaussian surface, shape of cylindrical body. Now look at here, I am going to cover. Now see this, here it is work as a imaginary surface. So here this cylindrical surface works well because according to the intensity of electric field lines, what happen, it cover my infinite long wire. और कोई टेंशन भी नहीं है लेंथ की, अगर लेंथ इन्फिनिट भी है कोई बात नहीं, हम इसको इजीली कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं। सो लाइक दिस इज द कंसेप्ट। नाउ सेम थिंग, लुक एट हियर, I am going to consider one infinite long wire. Again infinite long wire concept क्या है कि हम इसकी length imagine नहीं कर सकते। So now here we consider, एक मैंने envelope लिया, this is a cylindrical shape, is my Gaussian surface, and here I am going to consider 3 particular surface जहाँ से electric field lines बाहर आ सकती हैं। So look at here, consider a thin infinitely long straight wire having a uniform linear charge density lambda coulomb meter inverse. Now you know about linear charge density. Consider my infinite long wire. Now the meaning of linear charge density means इस particular linear body पर एक चार्ज को स्टेबल होने के लिए कितना particular space की requirement है। So now when we going to give the charge on linear shape body like a wire, so what is the density of each charge, means one particular charge take how much region or place to stay here. This concept is known as linear charge density, and for that here the particular wire, it will be lambda equals to, because charge q, and here the main thing is length for a linear charge density. So lambda equals to q by L, known as linear charge density. Now again come back here. Now look at here, by symmetry the field E of the line charge directed radially outwards. Now look at here please. Now from all direction this particular positive charge electric field lines are coming outwards. But look at the region top side S2 और S3 की बात करें तो यहाँ पर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और आपका एरिया वेक्टर both are perpendicular to each other. Now here our aim to calculate the electric field intensity. So here we first start by the concept of electric flux, because electric flux जितना number of electric field lines बाहर आ रहा है. So now here total according to electric flux, or we can also say it is a nat electric flux. Here phi will be equals to phi S1 plus phi S2 plus phi S3. Here the total net electric flux is just sum of all these three particular surfaces. Now look at here. When we talk about S1, so S1 इस पर्टिकुलर रीजन के अंदर हम बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर एक स्मॉल एरिया एलिमेंट, जहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं here electric field and the area surface area vector both are in same direction. So when we write the particular part here, so we can note down integral of S1 here is E dot d S1 plus integral of S2 E uniform electric field, so that there is an dot ds2, and same here for S3. Now when we open it, so net electric flux will be equals to E ds1 cos. Now what about the first part? In this particular part, look at here, electric field and the particular area vector both are in same direction, so angle between them is 0 degree. So here we can write 0 degree. Now see, this particular electric field and the area vector both are perpendicular to each other, here also and here also. So we can write integral E ds cos 90, and obviously here S1 S2, and here also cos 90. Now by the simple trigonometry we know the value of cos 90 become 0. So now only net electric flux given by this particular step where cos 0 is already 1. Now here when we talk about this particular area, so now we can write here electric field is already uniform. Now we going to integrate this particular area element, so this one give us like that. Now what is S? The particular area of a curved surface, and here it is because we already taken here cylindrical shape as a Gaussian surface whose length L and the particular radius is R. So we can write phi will be equals to E, and here instead of S1 we can write area 2 pi r. This is a particular area of a curved surface, so it will be also equals to E to area of curved surface, and here it is cylindrical shape whose length is L and the radius is R, so we can write easily. And here this one we give the equation number 1. Now I am going to erase some part. So after that step, equation number 1, we can write according to Gauss law, we know that phi will be equals to q by epsilon naught, and here because it is a particular infinitely long straight wire, and here the linear charge density is lambda equals to q by L, so I am going to replace phi equals to lambda L epsilon naught, give the equation number 2. The equation number first and equation number second, where the left hand part is same, so we can write by equation number 1 and 2 here phi also equals to E 2 pi r L, and here is phi lambda L. Lambda L epsilon naught, this particular L and that particular L is cancelled out. So here electric field intensity due to an infinitely long state charge wire is lambda 2 pi r epsilon naught. So this is a particular electric field due to an infinite long state charge wire. Now if you can write down in the vector form, means you have to mention the direction. So yes, definitely we can write lambda 2 pi r epsilon naught r cap. So this is a particular electric field intensity due to infinite long state charged wire. Now here you can see the electric field intensity is depend on the radius and both are inversely proportional. So if in the examination someone asks to us, please draw the diagram between E and R, so yes, definitely we can draw. Here is electric field and here is R, so we can draw like that in a hyperbola shape. So what is the meaning of this graph? इस ग्राफ का मीनिंग क्या निकलता है कि अगर हम पर्टिकुलर इस स्टेट वायर से दूर होते चले जाएंगे तो इसकी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी कुछ इस टाइप से डिक्रीज होना स्टार्ट होगी. पॉज द वीडियो, सी द स्टेप्स, एंड इफ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम definitely please ask. We are going to solve some numerical based on the first application. So now look at this particular numerical. An infinite line charge produce a field of 9 into 10 raised to the power 4 Newton per coulomb. Means our first particular data electric field given. At a distance of 2 centimeter, calculate the linear charge density. So again here we can solve this numerical. The first part is set up. Now we try to understand what is the basic meaning of this numerical. ये numerical कहना क्या चाह रहा है? So according to that we have this particular infinite line charge. ठीक है, इस पे जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी है वो आपके पास आ रही है 9 इंटू 10 रेज़्ड टू पावर 4, मीन्स इतना इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ये स्प्रेड आउट कर रहा है. एंड एट द डिस्टेंस, जो डिस्टेंस है यहाँ से, इट विल बी अ 2 सेंटीमीटर. सो हमें कैलकुलेट करना है कि इस पर्टिकुलर लाइन चार्ज पर कितना सरफेस चार्ज डेंसिटी रहने वाला है. ओके, सो दिस इज आवर प्रॉब्लम. सो नो, in the setup we already have electric field 9 into 10 raised to power 4 Newton Coulomb inverse, and the distance r is 2 centimeter. Here जो distance है ऐसा ही फॉर्म में नहीं है, so we have to convert it into 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. Now we have to calculate lambda question mark. So इन तीनों फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज़ को लेके हमारे पास कोई रिलेशन है, डेफिनेटली है, is E equals to lambda 2 pi epsilon naught r. Now we are going to calculate for lambda E 2 pi epsilon naught r. Now E already given. Now first of all, for the better and easiest calculation, this particular expression we are going to multiply by 2. So like we can write here 4 pi epsilon naught r by 2. Okay, now this is a very important term. Here we can see 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught in a Coulomb's law, which will be 9 into 10 raised to power 9 Newton meter square Coulomb inverse square. So here we can easily calculate lambda, like E is 9 into 10 raised to power 4 Newton Coulomb inverse, and here it is r 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter upon 2, and here we can put the value 9 into 10 raised to power 9 Newton meter square Coulomb inverse square. Now you can easily see here Newton and Newton cancel, this meter and this particular thing also be cancelled. So now this one will be going upside, so that one -1 and +2 become +1. This we can also remove. So now after this calculation we can easily find out lambda will be only for 9 and 9 cancel, 2 and 2 cancel, will be 0.01 into 10 raised to power -5, and it is lambda q, Coulomb meter inverse. So this is the particular answer. Now here this particular application part has been completed. Now it is your time for practice. So happy practicing, and please try some numericals according to this particular application, and one more time please go through this particular derivation part. Thank you very much.